Okay, tutorial time. This one's long and complicated, so it might take a while. Maybe 2 different videos. We'll see how it goes. Here's the first part. Okay, here we go. We start on the 9th fret of your 3rd string and your first pattern, which is 9 on your 3rd string. Then we go 8 on your 2nd string and 12 on your 2nd string. Then after that goes 12 on your top string, 12 on your 2nd string, open 2nd string, then just move that down to 10. So after that we have this little run, which goes 10 on your top string, 7, 8, 7 on your 2nd string, and then 7 and 9 on your 3rd string. After that we go middle finger, 8, slide to 10 on your 2nd string, then we jump onto top string and we do 10, 7, open. So there's your first quite big jump, which goes 10 and 12, a little twiddle to an open string, and then we jump that up to 15 and 17. Following on from that, we stay up in the 17, 15, and we go 17, 15, jump down a string, 15, 17. Then we go back 1 fret, 14, 16 on your 3rd string, then 15 on your 2nd string, and back to 16. Do that twice. So after that we move back down to 9 and we jump up to 12 with your 3rd finger, so it goes 9, 12 on your 3rd string, then another 12 on your 2nd string, and then we jump back 2 frets to 7 and 9, quick little hammer on, and then we jump back up 9 and 12 on your 4th string, another quick hammer on, and then we stay on that 12 on your 4th string and we do 12 and then jump up an octave and come down a pentatonic, skip down to that 12 at the end. So all together. And then we play that twice, 2nd time, only difference being we end on, we go down to an 11, then we go 12, 14 on your 4th string. And that's your intro. Okay, your next part is considerably easier. We start on the 9th fret on your 4th string, and we do 2 slides up to the 12. And then we come down that pentatonic pattern again with an 11 in. We jump down to that 9, so it's... And the 2nd time we go up to 14, and then the 3rd time we go down again. So first one's down to 9, 2nd one's up to 14, 3rd one's down to 9. That's your 2nd bit. Okay, this next part of the song is definitely the most awkward part. It goes like this. So we start with a little G major arpeggio. We go 10, 7 on your top string, then 8 on your 2nd string, 7 on your 3rd string. After that we go 7 and 9 on your 4th string, and up to 7 and 9 on your 3rd string. and 2 little quick hammer-ons. Fine, now 1 little quick hammer-on, which gives 7 and 8. And then we jump up to 10 on your top string, and then back to 8. Then your next part, we do 10, pull off to 7. Then we skip down a string and do 7, hammer on to 8, and then 7 on your third string. After that, repeat that first part. We just carry on up the scale. So we do 7, 9, 7, 9, 7, 8, 10, 12, and then repeat that. And then we do a quick little sweep down the arpeggio, including that third finger on your 9 on your 4th string. And then we jump up to 10 and 12 on your top 2 strings. So all together. And we do that 2 times. After that we have the first chorus, which is a C add 9 chord, followed by an A7 sus4, which is basically the same chord. Take that finger off. It's an easy one. And there's a little lick, which goes open on your A string, 2, open, 3 on your bottom string. And then we're on an E minor 7, which is an E minor with your 2 3s on the top 2 strings. And there are your chords for the chorus. So. And that's it. Okay, next little part after the chorus, we do an E minor chord up here on the 7th fret with your A shape. Followed by which are octave chords. First one being on an A, which is your 7th fret on your 4th string, octave. Then we go down 2 frets. Then we stay on that same fret but jump onto your A string, so we've got a D. Move up to 9 and slide down to 2. So E minor, 2 of those, and then we stick with your octave chords. We go back to that G, which is 5th fret, 4th string, 2 frets up, 2 frets up, and do a C power chord, which is 8th fret. So all together. Followed by a little riff, which is 5, 7, 5 with a afterwards. And then we carry on up, 7, 9, 7. Okay, from then, your next section Okay, next little section starts with an open B string, and then we move to your top string and we go 10, open, 7, 8, 7, 8 on your second string, down to 5th fret on your second string. So from there we go 7 on your top string, back to that 5, and then we carry on on that string, 7, 8, 7, 3, open. And then we do that 4 times and we end on, which is 12, 12, 12, 12. That's that bit. Okay, next section is very hard to hear what actually gets played, so I compromised and play this, which is an E with a minor third, which is your 7th fret on your A string and your 5th fret on your 4th string. Then we jump back to a major third on your D, and back to a minor third. Then we jump up to the 12, 12, 10, 10, and just repeat that. And then the last time we jump up to that riff, which is 14, 15, 14 on your top string. Second string we go 15, 17, 15, and then 16 on your third string. Okay, next section is a chordy bit. We start with a B major chord, 2 sets of major thirds, which is 7 on your bottom string, then a 6, then a 9, then an 8. And then from there we move to an E flat diminished, which is 6, 7, 5, 7. Then an E minor, then an octave chord on F sharp, like a little bendy bit. Then repeat those first 2 chords. And then we're back to your chorus again, etc. Then after that last chorus, I end on I keep an open bottom string ringing out, and on your top 2 strings we do 14 and 12, so your high note, and then bend the 12. 4 of those, I think. Timing's quite random, so just try and listen for where to do them. And then your last section. We go 14 on your top string, and then down 3 12s. Then I play this bit like a chord, but if you can't stretch that, which is 12, 10, and 7, you can play it 12 and 10, then do a 12 on your second string, which is the same thing anyway. 2 of those, and then we move to those notes are right up on your top string, up on the 19th fret, right up to 22. Then we jump back 20 on your second string, 19, and then we jump to a 16 on your third string. And then we're back to only the last time we go, just do the first 2 notes, then the first 2 notes of the second bit, and then we add this lick on the end, which goes 12, 14, 12, 15 on your second string, 12, 14, then we jump down to an 11 on that third string, we go 11, 12, 11, Then we go 4th string, we do 12, slide to 9, back up, and then to 7. So. And then your very last little bit. Back to that pentatonic again, we go 15, 12, 14, 12, and bend on 14, and fade out. And I think that's all of it. So, happy learning!